Coming up, an update on the meth lab that was found in Hahira.
And find out who will be on the local and state race ballots.
Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Michaela Leon.
And I'm Mikhail Keys. While many people are concentrating on the upcoming presidential race, the November ballot will also be filled with local and state races. This week, candidates are qualifying for offices including county commissioners, tax assessors, and coroner. So far, 24 people have qualified in various races. The Lowndes County Sheriff's race already has 3 contestants, including Chris Pine and Ashley Park. At the state level, there are some familiar faces on the ballot. Ellis Black, Amy Carter, Dexter Sharper, and Jason Shaw are all running for re-election. Election qualifying continues until the end of the week.
A Hahira man has been placed into custody after the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office received tips of suspicious activity. Deputies say the man had been running a methamphetamine lab out of his home located on the block of 8300 Morven Road in Hahira. Leroy Bowman is being charged with criminal attempt to manufacture methamphetamine and with the possession of tools for the commission of a crime. The lab contained hazardous chemicals and presented a threat to the community. Sheriff Chris Pine asked that the public continue to aid the Sheriff's Office with tips to similar cases.
The Bonnie and Clyde bandit, 21-year-old Laquan Sherelle Brown, was sentenced to life in prison plus 85 years without the possibility of parole. Her convictions are on multiple charges beginning from a 2014 crime spree that left the Savannah man dead. Chatham County Judge Louisa Abbott said the case was one of the most chilling cases she had ever seen as a judge. With the help of her 18-year-old boyfriend, Brown was found guilty on counts of felony murder, hijacking vehicles, aggravated assault, armed robberies, and possession of a firearm. District Attorney Christy Barker said Brown was the boss of the situation and she had planned to escape custody and do it again.
The body of a missing Bartow County teacher was found last night. 30-year-old Scott Salter didn't show up to work on Monday, which led to a search. His car was found at Cooper's Furnace hiking trail, but there were no signs of Salter. Scott's father, Gil, has stated that his son was an experienced hiker who has been going to that trail for years. His body was found in the search area and an autopsy will be performed to determine the cause of death.
Last night, Georgia State Patrol troopers responded to a single vehicle crash at the intersection of North Valdosta Road and Valdell Road. 28-year-old John Tyler Whitten was traveling north when his vehicle left the shoulder of the road, striking a guardrail. The car then struck a utility pole which broke in 2 separate locations, causing power lines to come down onto traffic-like wires. The intersection was closed to all traffic. According to Georgia State Patrol troopers, Whitten refused medical treatment, and there is suspicion he was using his cell phone at the time of the crash. He will be charged with failure to maintain lane and distracted driving.
The bill to legalize guns on Georgia college campuses is coming closer to being passed after no changes were made to it in the state Senate. There is opposition to the bill, but those in favor believe it could help citizens defend themselves. The bill would allow anyone 21 or older with a gun license to carry a gun on a college campus in certain places. The bill could pass before the state legislature ends its work on March 24th.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, find out about how to continue learning in retirement.
And we will tell you about a great weekend for local athletes. Stay with us.
It's about putting others first. It's doing your best at whatever you do. It's about being honest with yourself, with everything. It's all of these. It's more. It's commitment. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Here, we are a community of 11,000 individual stories.
A place where all doors are open.
Your home away from home.
Where you will make lifelong connections.
And you will never feel invisible. Here, you will write it, research it, sing it,
broadcast it, share it, serve it,
teach it, nurture, and own it.
VSU, over 100 majors, championship athletics, and just far enough away from home. Find out what VSU can do for you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Changes will be made in airport security screening to reduce the wait time in Atlanta airports and other cities. The TSA will look to increase the amount of workers they have and speed up the training of new screeners in hopes of decreasing the wait time for lines. Hartsfield-Jackson Airport in particular has seen a 14% increase in volume in comparison to last year. The TSA looks to have the changes in place by Memorial Day.
Men and women 50 years and older will have 90 opportunities to try something new during the Learning and Retirement 2016 spring term. Classes will cover areas including health and fitness, computers and technology, fine arts, leisure, history, social studies, and science. Learning and Retirement kicks off next Tuesday in the Regional Center for Continuing Education Auditorium. For more information, visit valdosta.edu.
Hundreds of Olympians gathered at Freedom Park this weekend to compete in the Spring Games. News Valdosta reporter Melanie Rose Jackson has more.
Last Thursday, hundreds of Olympians came to Valdosta to compete in the 2016 Spring Special Olympics held at Freedom Park.
The goal of the Special Olympics is to pretty much incorporate students or anybody with special needs, to enjoy a beautiful day and be active and have a great time.
Students aging from ages 8 to 21 from 5 area counties competed in a variety of sports at the event, including track and field, softball, and other developmental sports. Teachers and volunteers helped facilitate all the activities.
It is my first time volunteering. Today I was a floater. I worked at several different venues, the bounce house, the ring toss, and helped out with the food prep. A group from our church volunteers each year, and it was very rewarding for them, and I just wanted to be a part of it. I absolutely plan to volunteer again.
Along with the athletic games, the Special Olympics featured Olympic Town, where the children can play when not competing. It featured a bounce house, face painting, popcorn, and carnival games for the athletes to enjoy. Valdosta Lowndes County Park and Recreation hosts the Spring Olympics every year. With the help of teachers and volunteers, the Special Olympics was a success. Students enjoyed themselves as they took part in some friendly competition, and the VLPRA is looking forward to hosting the Spring Olympics again next spring. With News Valdosta, I'm Melanie Rose Jackson.
Tonight, the Valdosta Board of Education will host its monthly school board meeting at 7. The meeting will be held at the Superintendent's Office Boardroom, located at 1204 Williams Street. The meeting is open to the public and all citizens are encouraged to attend.
We're going to take a break, but when we come back, we'll get today's weather report from Lindsay Shaw.
And later on, Victoria Inman will have our sports update. Stay with us.
Wonderful day, just beautiful weather. The high today, it's going to be in the low 90s. Overnight low dropping down to about. And then for the rest of the weekend, check this out. 85 degrees, perfect day for getting outside.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's take a look at the weather forecast with Lindsay Shaw. What should we expect, Lindsay?
Thanks, Michaela. Good afternoon, South Georgia. Today will be a beautiful sunny day with a high of 82 degrees. It is a great day to go outside and enjoy this weather. Tonight, the temperature will drop a little to 54 degrees, which is not bad for a winter's night. The skies are going to be clear and no chance of rain. Tomorrow's weather will continue to be beautiful and sunny with a high of 84 degrees. Tomorrow evening will drop to 59 degrees, which is not bad for this time of year. March really seems to be bringing out some nice weather. The UV index for today is a 7 on a 10-point scale. This is fairly high, so be sure to apply sunscreen if you have plans to go out and enjoy this nice weather. Also, putting on sunshades and sun visor to protect your eyes will be a great idea. The pollen count today is a 9.9 on a 12-point scale, which is high, and with the spring only being a few weeks away, we can only expect the pollen levels to increase. The top allergens for today are alder, juniper, and elm. So if you have allergies, it's time to prepare and avoid those runny noses and puffy eyes. That's all I have for the weather today. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Lindsay. When we come back, we'll take a look at our local sports with Victoria Inman.
So stay with us.
Thank you for calling your GED Pep Talk Center. All right, now are you ready for your GED Pep Talk?
Being nervous is okay. It just shows that you're serious about getting your diploma.
All right, listen, we all need a little nudge sometimes. I don't function without coffee in the morning, but it is going to take more than a double mochaccino to help you here.
A lot of things are scary. Heck, I'm scared of clowns.
No quiero oír. Danny, no lo puedo hacer. Quiero oír. Danny, lo voy a hacer.
DMC, liking your pep talk style.
Just keeping it real, Debs, just keeping it real.
Louder, louder, I'm gonna get my GED, come on, get your GED.
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
Get your ass suit. You're not sitting here.
Yes, I am.
Move. Give it to him hard.
No. Ow.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why are you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
And now let's catch up on what's going on in the sports world with Victoria Inman. Victoria?
Lowndes High School has a new track and field star. Tavon Kyle set a new school record as the Vikings took home first place in the Larry Clark Track and Field Invitational Saturday in Bainbridge. The sophomore established a record with a leap of 23.25 feet during the long jump, helping his team to victory. The Vikings scored a total of 111.5 points, beating out runner-up Carrollton County and third-place winner Monroe County. The Vikings hope to set many more records this season. The team will compete against Tift County tomorrow. Another high school athlete is hard at work. Berrien High's Gabe Davis signed to Shorter University's football program Monday morning as friends, coaches, and family watch. The 6'2", 276-pound senior earned the All-Region 1AA honors at guard, catching the eye of several college recruiters. Davis chose Shorter University because of its re-emerging football program. The Shorter Hawks will begin spring workout at the end of May with Davis as a team member. The VSU tennis team took home 2 victories this weekend against Shorter University. Both of VSU's double teams eased past their opponents and finished their matches early with scores of 8-2 and 8-0 in the first game. 3 single players weren't far behind. They all crushed their opponents within the first rounds of the matches. The ladies continued their winning streak well into the second match, and all VSU double and single teams reemerged victorious. The VSU women's tennis team is currently ranked 15th in the nation and plays against the Columbus State Cougars tomorrow.
Thanks, Victoria. Coming up next, we will tell you how to help out the local community.
And an annual festival is coming to town, so stay tuned.
I got my MBA online at VSU. As a working mom who travels on business, I needed an MBA program that fit my schedule and allowed me to balance both my work and home life. VSU's Web MBA was perfect. I was able to spend time with my family in the evenings and then complete my assignments. My MBA is one of my greatest accomplishments. It was hard work, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. Don't wait. Start your MBA today.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
We're back with News Valdosta.
The Keep Lounge in Valdosta Beautiful organization is currently looking for at least 100 people to volunteer at the annual Great American Cleanup, which will take place next month. The event will consist of multiple cleanup sites throughout Valdosta. KLVB is a local affiliate of Keep Georgia Beautiful and Keep America Beautiful. Anyone who is interested in volunteering can find out more information by visiting the KLVB website.
The 16th annual Azalea Festival will take place this weekend. The festival will happen on Saturday and Sunday, and organizers say this will be the biggest festival so far. The free event is projected to attract 25,000 visitors this year. Various vendors selling food and arts and crafts will be available to the public. For more information, visit azaleafestival.com.
South Georgia Medical Center's Mobile Healthcare Services was named Service of the Year at the Region 8 Emergency Medical Services Appreciation Banquet. SGMC was awarded the accolade because of a long list of accomplishments. SGMC Mobile Healthcare Service responds to about 1,500 calls per month with an average response time of 8 minutes. The service is staffed by 49 paramedics and 18 EMTs operating 5 EMS stations throughout Lowndes County. For more information, please visit sgmc.com.
Valdosta State University's English department will have local author Dean Poling speak on Thursday night at 7:30 as part of their Contemporary Writers series. The speech will be held at the VSU Student Union Theater. Poling is the managing editor at the Valdosta Daily Times. He has also won more than 50 individual writing and journalism awards.
That's it for our program today. Thank you for watching News Valdosta. I'm Mikkel Keys.
And I'm Michaela Leung. Join us again tomorrow for more News Valdosta. Have a